This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, attended the Dubai World Cup at Meydan Racecourse, which was eventually won by Cup favourite California Chrome, who crossed the finish line of the 2,000-metre race in 2 minutes and 1.83 seconds. The ruler of Dubai attended the race night, where there was a total of 9 races worth $30 million, along with the Crown Prince of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, and His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the UAE Minister of Finance. The Crown Prince of Dubai presented the World Cup trophy to the owners of California Chrome, as well as an accolade for the Cup-winning jockey Victor Espinoza. It was a difficult race card for the final, which had 8 out of the 12 horses from the United States. And California Chrome, who joined in top form, lived up to his expectations, as the win in Dubai moved his career earnings to over $12.5 million. Among the strong opponents of California Chrome included Godolphin's Frosted, who managed to finish 5th, as well as Special Fighter, trained by Muzaba Al-Maheri, who finished in 4th. Described as a once-in-a-lifetime horse by its owners, last year's World Cup runner-up, California Chrome, has a long career ahead, and the owners have their sights set on clinching a world record.
It feels great. I mean, today I have to learn. Today it proves that, American California Chrome, the way he really run when he's 100%. And he has 2 races. He has 1 race prep over here the last time. I went easy with him. The field is not as strong, and I went easy. I don't want to just override him. I know he was gonna have a tough race today. So I want to get enough for him to come to this race 100%.
He's the most popular horse. Even on the marquee coming into Los Alamitos racetrack, and they say this is the home of California Chrome. So what better honor can you have, And it's just been a pleasure to be able to do this. And like I said, he's once-in-a-lifetime horse for me.
It's been the plan since I talked to TaylorMade, and we decided to keep the horse racing. It was the biggest part of the plan. Win the Dubai World Cup, capture the North American record for earnings. That's going to help the horse in his stud career. Now we're in a very good place, I think, for the second half of the year. We'll get the horse home, have him checked out at the vet, give him a little time off, and then put him back in training, trying to capture the Breeders' Cup at the end of the year, and then we can pass those Japanese horses and get the world record.
The Dubai World Cup, returning for its 21st year, was officially opened by His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Crown Prince of Dubai, which was followed by a spectacular opening ceremony. With the UAE flag hoisted up in the air, the musical ceremony showcased the coming-of-age story for Dubai, focusing on its heritage and humble beginnings, and ending with its ambitious plans. The day remained a popular event among many residents and visitors who had flown in especially for the world's richest horse race. Described as a must-visit by event spectators, many had gone the extra mile with their outfits and dressed to impress.
I just was inspired by Godolphin because obviously it's a Sheikh's racing team, and it's royal blue, so it's the parade ring, and the middle is the logo of Godolphin, because in the middle of the parade ring they have the winners. Been here for 7 years, and it's honestly my favorite day. It's just it's lovely to see everyone dressed up and having a good time, and yeah, really good.
It's always been one of my favorite horse races of the year, one of the best events in Dubai. It's my 3rd one now, 2nd one here at Meydan. And, it's changed a lot, which just goes a lot to show the way that Dubai has progressed over the years.
Yeah, it is my first time. Having an amazing time. It's great to see everyone so well dressed. And, Yeah, I've already enjoyed some of the racing so far, and coming from Liverpool as well, I go to the Grand National year on year, and it's a very similar atmosphere, but the weather really adds to it as well. It's fantastic to come here from the UK, really enjoy myself.
69 new drugs have been approved by the Ministry of Health and Prevention after meeting all necessary safety standards. The medicines were approved and registered by the Ministry's Supreme Committee for Drug Registration during a meeting chaired by Dr. Amin Hussein Al-Amiri, the Assistant Undersecretary of the UAE Ministry's Health, Public Health Policy and Licensing, who's also the Vice President of the Drug Pricing and Registration Hire Committee. During the meeting, the committee postponed the registration of 11 drugs due to safety issues, while another 4 were also rejected. The approved medicines include drugs for the treatment of hypertension, diabetes, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, gynecological diseases, and 4 other biological drugs. The committee also approved a new drug for the treatment of 3 types of blood cancer, especially chronic lymphocytic leukemia, after being approved by the FDA. Al-Amiri also revealed that the committee approved 11 pharmaceutical factories and delayed the approval of 5 others operating in Greece, Turkey and India, while 2 factories of an Indian company were suspended for non-conformity with international standards. The committee also discussed the prices of 132 drugs and approved the repricing of 14 others. To connect with the youth of the nation, the UAE is preparing data collection research titled the UAE Youth Index. The index will be a first of its kind and carried out by the Dubai Economic Council and the Emirates Foundation in collaboration with the Federal Competitiveness and Statistics Authority. The research will cover Emiratis aged between 18 and 35, where preferences such as career, leisure time, activities, entrepreneurship, civic responsibility, competitiveness, education, health, income, and debt, among others, will be surveyed. The final launch of the Youth Development Index will be announced at a joint conference by the end of the year and is expected to help decision makers in shaping youth-oriented programs, as well as generating strategies for youth development and assessing well-being. The index will also be used to facilitate young people's participation on national and global agendas. The completion of a major flyover on Al Wasl Road by the end of May will help ease traffic in the area and is set to open to motorists in early June. That's according to the Roads and Transport Authority. Constant diversions due to ongoing construction work of the Dubai Canal have created traffic congestion in the area surrounding Safa Park. According to local reports, 90% of work on the bridge has now been completed. However, traffic heading from Sheikh Zayed Road towards Hadika Street and Al Wasl Road continues to suffer, with tailbacks all the way to Sheikh Zayed Road and Meydan Street. The Dubai Water Canal project is expected to be ready by the end of this year, with 80% of the work already complete. All 3 flyovers on the Sheikh Zayed Road, Al Wasl Road and Jumeirah Road rise 8 metres above the water canal, enabling the passage of boats below. Campaign organisers and police officials are on the hunt for 30 responsible drivers in Dubai and Sharjah from Monday to Wednesday this week. The Mobile One Roadstar campaign is held twice a year, now in its 35th edition, and is handing out cash prizes of 1,000 dirhams each on the spot to sensible drivers after observing motorists on the road. The campaign will run in Dubai on Monday and Tuesday, followed by Sharjah on Wednesday, and will award 10 drivers on each day. Officials will be on the lookout for practices such as wearing seatbelts, child safety seats, lane discipline, being courteous, using hands-free mobiles and indicators, and staying within the speed limit. Colonel Jamal Al-Banai, the director of the General Department of Traffic at Dubai Police, was quoted saying that it is campaigns such as Roadstar which are making sure that there is continuity to the education process. And while the winners are given prominence, other drivers become more conscious of the importance of following the rules. The Emirates Classic Car Festival returned to downtown Dubai on Saturday with over 300 classic cars, motorbikes and trucks, some of which were over 100 years old at the 8th edition of the festival. Regarded as the Middle East's premier showcase of classic cars, the festival gathered auto enthusiasts of all levels, with a showcase of automobile excellence and a packed programme of events, featuring classic European and American cars, motorbikes and trucks by world-renowned manufacturers, including Mercedes, Bentley, Rolls-Royce, Aston Martin, Harley-Davidson and Chevrolet, dating from 1916 to 1986. Several cars and motorbikes at the festival came from private collections within the UAE, while others were flown in from across the GCC, the wider Middle East, Europe and the US. With the addition of live restorations, a photography exhibition and movie screenings, the 8th edition of the festival is the biggest to date, according to the organisers.
It is successful. I look at the quality, I look at the quantity, I look at the preparation and the detailing. Compared to the years that we have been organizing it with Emaar, of course, and with a good team that we have here, it has been improving every year. I saw also the interest of the public is there. It's all about interest of the public. It's all about sending the message right. Is classic vehicles, is there a culture for it? We make it then. Is there a need for it? Yes. Is it to do with the entertainment? Yes. Is it to do with the business? Yes. So as you see in most of the world, I mean, there are exhibitions and they are more than that. I mean, you're talking about higher prices have been paid for these cars. But then, of course, what do you want? Do you want to invest or you want to use the cars itself?
At the awards ceremony, Emaar honoured the winners of the festival, who were chosen and evaluated by a panel of judges based on the upkeep of vehicles, value, originality, uniqueness, finishes and visual aesthetics. The public also had the opportunity to select their favourite classic car of choice, which in the end went to Mujtaba Hasnain for his Bentley S1 1957.
Well, it's the first one I've ever participated in, and to win the very first festival that I've participated in, it's huge. And especially because the category that I won is the Public Choice Award. And to win the first position in that, it means a lot. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank the public who chose my car to be the #1. The car is a 1957 Bentley S1. I got all the archives of the car, so it was shipped from Liverpool to the New York, and it was a lady owner who ordered that car specifically in 1957. And the original color was black with red interior, and it reached New York under the ownership of Mrs. Jones in November of 1958, and it was shipped by sea, obviously, from Liverpool. So, you know, when you think about all of this and you think about the history of the car, you know, you start imagining how it would have been gone and then how it changed hands over the years.
First of all, as a judging process, it's a bit delicate for the simple reason that we could not judge all the cars on the same criteria. But definitely, you have the originality of the vehicle. Definitely, if the car has a history, and a documented history is very important. We are checking also the interior of the car and definitely how it runs. Those are roughly the big criteria. Definitely there are, of course, the rarity of a car, if it's a special, unique model or very few built, and so many things that come into account.
And finally, looking to other news now, alongside the world's richest horse race, sport and fashion collided, with hundreds of racegoers strutting their stuff at the Jaguar Style Stakes. The annual competition celebrates the most stylish participants, competing to be crowned the best dressed lady, gent and most stylish couple, as well as prizes for best and most creative hat. The races are traditionally about understated style and appropriateness. But the Dubai World Cup has its own unique culture of glamour and fun. The most creative hats saw flowers, feathers and fire-inspired costumes, and Best Hat was awarded to an elegant piece from London-based milliner Anna Priblova. For the 6th year running, the gentlemen flaunted their fashion credentials too. Top hats and tails, kilts and sorbet suits. The contestants embraced originality and character. Proving that the dandy is in the details, Nada Tirav was awarded Best Dressed Man in a yellow suit, lavishly accessorised with a cane and a travel bag. This year's panel of judges included Salman Sultan, fashion designer Alanud Badir, milliner Kim Fletcher and fashion director Kate Hazel, who explained what goes into creating a winning look.
We always love to see elegant dressed ladies, something that actually looks like a full package with the hat, something that complements, the accessories, the hat and the bag and the shoes, they actually really add flavor to the whole outfit. So some people forget that and they kind of like concentrate on one thing and not the other. So it's nice to have a complementing full look.
The Best Dressed Couple award was adjudicated on coordination and complementary finesse. Couples matched suits and dresses with pocket squares and fascinators, and a yellow and navy double ensemble won the award. Top trends in the Best Dressed Lady competition included florals, lace and structure. The coveted Best Dressed Lady award went to Shalene Chia from Malaysia, who designed her own look. And runner-up went to Australian Latoya Asher, who judges stated embodied the timeless elegance of My Fair Lady. Prizes for the categories included Jaguar F-Type coupes for 6 months, hotel getaways and longines timepieces.
I didn't expect it at all. I just, entered for the fun of it. And it's my first time coming to the races, so I was just blown away. I was just happy to be up there. It was really nice. I'm a designer and this is my creation. And I love working with lace, and I just thought, this style is very this year, like you saw it in the Oscars, you saw it in the Grammys, so I thought I'd create something like this, and I like the volume, and I wanted to be a bit girly for the race.
I love creating things that are from the 40s and the 50s, and I always try and create something that's classic and feminine, and so my hat is called Audrey, and my dress is called June, which is named after my beautiful nan in the UK. So she got to come today and be here, so she'll be wrapped. But it's all about the right shapes, and I love necklines and the fabrics, and lace is so in for us in Australia, and so I had to bring that to Dubai and stay true to the person I am and see how it went. So here we are.